Welcome back, everyone. Give me 1 minute. Make sure the sound is popping for y'all. Welcome back, everyone, to the House of Pisces X Night Horde Season 2. I know it's been a while. It's going to be Group B for our qualifiers number 3. It's going to be a best of 2 round robin within the groups. And for today's match, we are going to have before you on the blue side on the top, and we're going to have BTK red side on the bottom. Unfortunately, due to some hardiness, BTK is going to be down 0-1 for the very first best of 2 today. Might have a little short stream though. Got some DQs coming through. But I hope y'all enjoy the matches. Again, it's going to be between BTK and Before You. It's very interesting to see the bands that we are banning these days compared to even like 2 weeks ago. Like 2 weeks ago when I was casting NACT, we saw Masha maybe like once or twice. Now everyone wants to ban that hero. And it's quite interesting because this new Masha, it's not very tanky. It still does what it needs to do, which is delete anyone without armor. One of the goals of a Masha roam is to go straight for the fighters, or go straight for the mages or marksmen. Typically zoning and singling out marksmen. So it's definitely an interesting band to see on the table. Xborg also from BTK is quite interesting. I think they are trying to open a lot more hero pools, so this could be something. Definitely watch out for Zane's first pick, Fredrin. This man got a lot of confidence, and he loves the Fredrin. So Fredrin, Akai, those are two definite strong picks that they potentially might go for. Matilda, Carrie, Barat gets banned out. Fredrin could be a prio here, but even with Fredrin on the table, the Akai is still available from Zane, so still got quite the hero pool. Kev decides to go for an Arlot first pick. This could be in the roam position, or it could be in the XP. And man, played against an Arlot, I think yesterday or the day before. Oh my, that hero is nuts and wild, especially since I wasn't playing roam. I was playing like mage or marksman or jungle. I was playing like squishy heroes like Kimmy. Dude, that dude was just one-shotting me left and right. It's definitely a good hero. But as expected, Zane with the Fredrin first pick, Milo with an early Ruby. It's quite interesting because I thought Ruby was nerfed in our last patch. They took out about 50% of her original spell vamp, natural spell vamp. But now it seems like it's still quite a popular pick. And when they take out the spell vamp, typically people would try to go for it in the roam position. But it seems like Milo wants to take it himself. And this is not typically a hero that I've seen Milo play quite a bit. It does fit kind of like the high tier NACT strategy, where they like to stack CC on top of CC on top of CC, right? So they get to do these like chain sun combination. The team fights are clean and nice. well tucked. The marksman gets support. Everyone just kind of sets for each other. So I think it fits within the BTK strategy. But Milo, for me, like when you think of him, you're thinking like the Uranus, the Benny pack. Not sure what else, but he definitely likes to split push a lot. So it's quite interesting that we get to see a Ruby here. Damian bringing the Martis is a very solid pick. I would say, you know, if the Fredrin and the Kai was not on the table, Zane would probably go for the Martis too. So definitely solid. This Beatrix though, coming out to play here. I haven't really seen a Beatrix quite in a while in the competitive games. Did see it in ranked games yesterday though. But yes, welcome guys. What's up, Mr. HOP? Gratata official. Welcome to the stream. Thank you guys all for joining in and enjoying the music, of course. BTK picking up this Valentina quite early also. I mean, you could take the Beatrix ult, you could take the Decimation, or you could even take the Final Slash. So definitely opportunity here. It's not a significant like magic damage spell, but there's still ultimates that she can cycle around if necessary. Both teams on the second ban phase. Minotaur is going to be the first ban from the side of BTK. Before you, taking out the Claude. And guys, feel free to say hi in the chat. We are going to be watching that throughout the games. If you guys want to chat, want to know what's going on, drama, questions, meta, mentorship, everything is available here, so don't be shy. But thank you guys all for tuning into the House of Pisces. Going through a small rebranding, so hope you guys enjoy all the graphics, all the details that we put into this tournament. One of our best tournaments, honestly. One of the more well put. One thing that's very interesting about this tournament compared to a lot of the previous ones that I've tried hosting myself is that, you know, we're allowing players and teams to choose their own time, so we don't run into issues where it's like, hey, we can't play here, can we switch? A lot of the old school tournaments, especially like about a year ago, even when I started hosting, we would just give teams a time and they would just have to stick with it, right? So if teams didn't have, if they had work or if they had school, the schedule is bad, typically it's kind of hard to schedule. And there's also kind of the roster change situation. We've been very lenient and very forgiving on that. And of course, all the teams, the participants, the managers, everyone's doing a great job helping out, communicating well, letting us know ahead of time. So it's quite nice. What's up, Gratata? Welcome back. I know you've been in multiple streams before, so thank you for tuning in. BTK going for a Natan here. Typically, I don't like a very CC oriented, magic heavy team composition. Typically, if you were like, imagine the boot situation, right? With the comp that BTK has right now, if enemy decides to go for like a 5-man tough boots, right? Tough boots is going to help against Valentina, Natan, Fred, and Ruby, right? The CC and the magic resist versus like a lot more physical dominant. Well, I mean, BTK is still quite physical dominant. Pack especially going full damage, is definitely going to chunk. And with Milo's playstyle, especially how he built on the Benedetta when he went full damage, seems like that might be a pretty good option. But guys, this is going to be a best of 2 series. BTK is down 1-0 from the beginning, so we're not. This might be a short stream here because I don't actually think we have any matches after this. Yeah, I think all our matches got rescheduled till tomorrow. But guys, welcome to the House of Pisces X Night Horde Season 2. It's going to be between 4U and BTK. Last game of our best of 2 series. If you win, you do get 1 point. If you lose, you don't get a point. But every win, every loss counts here. Already being extremely annoying on the Ruby. The classic BTK style. I don't know if it's classic BTK or you want to say it's just, you know, great teams being aggressive at the right time. A double cut on the bot side. Pack gonna have a little bit of jungle pressure, especially going up against the Martis. Yeah, you can see Zane quite freely here, able to get what he needs to. Good trade though at mid side. And the Benedetta's here. Flicker. I believe Petri is available. Petri with the Arlot first skill. First blood going to the side of Before You. Flame QT trying to get away here. I don't think he's going to be able to. Oh, gets a nice juke there. Pack. Good flicker on Milo. Able to clear things up to the side of BTK. A very far rotation, but well worth it. Overall score 1-1. Even for both teams. Take a look at some of the items here. I should see quite a bit of tough boots for the side of Before You. To see quite a bit of armor boots for the side of BTK. Even though I think tough boots are majority of the time the better boots, especially when it comes down to that late game. An early Benedetta ult with a good retribution Before You. Able to grab up the turtle BTK. Looking to get a little bit more done here, but not able to. The Ruby ult comes through. But no losses for both sides. Solid performance so far by Before You. Definitely playing the early, standing quite tall against the early game of BTK. Typically, a lot of these teams, like when they play against the top teams, it's often quite one-sided, especially early on. But it seems like Before You definitely have been practicing quite well. Top side able to get a solo kill on basic. A great start for Before You. 2-1 with a gold lead. And the Lu Yi here. Lu Yi Arlot, definitely a very interesting combination at mid. The Lu Yi meta has been very interesting for me. I've played against the Lu Yi myself once or twice, and it was extremely tough. It was a very strong anti-engage or counter-engage with the spells that he has, but Damian here able to get Paquito on the bot side. Pac actually got a solo kill on Flame, and the damage comes through quite heavy from Mobazane. 3-2 overall. Seems like BTK has a small gold advantage, about 300, just a few minions. But Before You also doing quite well. We should start seeing a aggressive rotation coming out from BTK though. If you take a look at their comp, Fredrin, quite the late game monster. Ruby, Also pretty good late game, especially with a lot more cooldown. Same thing with Valentino. A lot of the characters need a lot of items, but 3-man final slash coming through. Martis able to pick up the first one with the decimation, a double kill going for him. The turtle going down, but Zane is going to be the one that falls there too. A triple kill for Damian. The turtle does go in favor of BTK, but the team fight, very, very strong team fight from before you. Now they're even looking to push mid. Great rotations. Definitely a great punish so far. And with a 1.1k gold lead, it's extremely impressive, especially the caliber of the situation, right? Like, but Ruby gets a flicker onto the top side. The I'm offended does connect, but no follow-up here. Nicolette gets stunned up. Decimation is available, but doesn't get that. Damian bit off a little bit more than he could chew. The Louis damage does come through and follows. It's quite nice. Mid goes down to Milo, looking for a flicker play. Does not get the execute, but objective has fallen. Milo able to get the early rotation on the XP side. And this is just kind of like the thing about the XP lane, like the impact that a player can have. And definitely Milo has proven himself to be quite the impact player. Mobazane, bot side here. Damian doesn't have too much defense. He might get chunked down here. Nope. Zane opting to just retribute the buff and walks away peacefully. Kill is still decided before you, but BTK seems like they're able to get everything that they wanted so far here. Hope you guys all enjoyed the stream. Make sure to hit the like and subscribe. This might be our last match of today. And I know it's going to be a short stream, but tomorrow we're definitely going to have a lot more hours. So make sure to be on the lookout for that. Mobazane here. 3-man. Very, very tanky Zane though. Use so much resources. Louis gets taken out on the backside. Conceal gets popped by the Arla. I don't know if he has enough to go back. Oh, a 3-man final slash. And a great ultimate coming out from the Benedetto here. Good engagements from before you. Definitely not scared, especially when the opportunities are present. But for BTK, definitely playing quite loose. Kind of just chilling, kicking it. They are still up ahead in terms of the gold, but overall kills is going to be advantage towards before you. But BTK's strength has never been about kills, right? It's always just dominating macro, bullying. Look at Zane. Not really scared at all to get this turtle started. Final slash. Hits the ruby only though. I'm not sure if that's the right target that he wants. The retribution coming through. Damian able to get that too. So 2 good retributions for Damian. Zane was able to get 1 on the second turtle. So definitely some gold going back that before you. They are up 1-0 in this series so far. So if BTK does lose this, they might be a tough situation for them. Final slash hits 2. No Benedetta ult follow up coming through. Mistimed a little bit. Oh my. Benedetta able to get out once again. Damian looking at the top side. But see, like, the macro from BTK is still quite strong. They could just walk onto the other side, even without too much. Like, they could defend with 3-man on top side and put 2-man on the bottom side and get the tower just like that. I think that's definitely well worth it. Ruby gets them offended. Final slash onto Mobazane. Not gonna be doing too much though here. It's quite interesting, the early Ruby pickup. Might be a potential flex. It's good. It's an interesting strategy. Conceal does get popped here, but the damage is quite large for the side of BTK here. Before you looking to disengage, quite a good choice. Did not see the Valentina on the side. Take a look at some of the items. But before that though, top side, Damian gets chunked by the Natan. Not enough damage so far though. Definitely needs a little bit more items to scale. Has the Holy, the Feather, the Calamity. Looking to go for the Divine Glaive, potentially. Nicolette, Book, Lightning. That's the new... oh, that's a 4-man unit on top side. Able to get Natan before the Lord even spawns. That's a good fight. But can they disengage cleanly? Can they disengage safely? No, they choose to re-engage. Flame gonna get taken out by the pack. Same thing with Damian here. Pop. BTK picking up 2 members of their own, giving them the numbers advantage in this next Lord push. Good performance. Good macro plays coming out from BTK. Nice fights also. Kevin hits a 2-man final slash. The flicker comes out. And they're able to pick up Mobazane here. That's going to be a great defense. Although the Natan is on the mid side now. I don't know if BTK is going to be able to get another tower here. Yeah, there's a lot of clear. And also the protection from the tower is still there. Oh, a good knockup from the pack. Able to pick the Benedetta here. And a final slash. Double man final slash. Picks up both the Natan and the pack. A great fight. And the Divergent from Erica. No follow-up. Just a little bit too far here. But yes, everyone. Welcome to the House of Pisces X Night Horde Season 2. This is going to be the Group B. Thank you guys all for watching and joining the stream. Appreciate the support. Top side. Final slash. Nicolette is going to be the one that gets picked off here. 14-7 is the overall. From the side up before you, the Arla and Louis, the 2-man mid definitely have been performing very, very well. 1-1, 10, 5, 0, and 7. Ooh. Fender does come through along with the Entropy. Pack is on the back side. Natan completely shreds everyone in the front. Before you, looking for a disengage. The Louis is quite good, especially dealing with a lot of counter engages. You can see right there. Able to hit a lot. And before you, takes another tower on the bot side. BTK, the naked now. On the far end. But before you, also down 3 towers. Gets a good snipe. Nice warning shot. Definitely anyone's game here. Y'all can make your sports bet. Walks into... I don't even know how you pronounce that. Aerialusis? Oh, that's a 3-man Petri by Mobazane. Lots of damage coming through. They do pick up Zane, but Beatrix is going to be on that falls. I'm not sure if that's 100% worth it. They don't get the turtle here. But Milo gets a flicker out. Gets out alive. That's going to be a 3-for-1 at the cost of Mobazane. That might be worth it. Yeah, it's definitely going to be worth it. BTK going to be able to pick this up. Be surprised if BTK goes down 0-2. I don't... It's very, very hard for BTK to lose, especially with the all-star lineup that they have. It's just quite tough, especially as a championship contender team. $15-11 overall for 15 minutes in so far. Before you holding on quite well in this series. Or does get to the top side. Final slash being burnt quite early. The cooldown is going to be coming up, but 5 members of BTK looking to siege onto the mid side. A nice clear for the side of B for you. Still looking to siege. Rocket launcher coming through. Gets a great defense though by before you. Definitely props. The Beatrix, Louis, very, very hard. Benedetta, very, very hard to penetrate the inner towers. Divergent. Seems like BTK actually is slowing a little bit down before you gets another great clear. There is the bot side, but I don't know if they're gonna look to engage here. And smartly disengaged. Great discipline. But definitely shows how strong a team before you is to be able to hold quite high here, right? Guys, thank you guys all for hanging out in the stream today to come watch BTK. We are planning on having some special events in the upcoming weekends, so be sure to stop by. Just a little bit of a teaser. Might be a small money match between some of the big titans of North America. What's up, Coda? Welcome, welcome. Once again, this is before BTK. Before you is a very interesting team. Definitely one of the stronger teams in North America. And they've definitely gotten quite a bit of good wins on their plates too. I believe they did take out Gosu in the NACT qualifiers. So, very strong team. Creeper says, nah, I came here to watch before you. Well, I definitely hope you guys are able to get the show that you guys are looking for. Final slash onto Damian here. Quite a lot of damage. But the Beatrix gets melted by the Natan. And Retribution coming through before you's able to get that once again here. The disengage from the side of before you has to be strong, and they're able to get away from the 5-man Ube that BTK has put up in front. Now, how is BTK going to aggressively deny this Lord? Yep, just marching down onto the bot side here. Should be able to take care of that, no problem. But so many members of BTK are on the Lord. And the Louis does so much AoE damage from the back. Definitely going to have a high damage chart for him. A 4 versus 5. BTK able to get the mid tower, even with the Lord marching down on their side. Very aggressive move. Before you, FTW chat. What's up, Rain? Welcome. New roster. New roster from BTK or new roster from before you? Before you, I know they added maybe Kev QT. DI. I'm guessing Dark Immortals. Another strong squad. We often scrim them back in the days. But a very, very strong, solid performance. Zane, Blade Armor, Radiant, Guardians. Antique and Immortality. A very, very bulky build. Paquito going full damage. Very, very spicy. Something that is quite... Oh, the Petrify coming through, saving his own life. Zane, 1 versus 4 there, gets away pretty much unscathed. The Flicker does get popped here, though. No Petrify for Flame. They should be able to push this boss side tower, no problem. Yeah, BTK. All inhibs down. When it comes down to games with all inhibs down, I believe the percentage is so small at winning. That's very, very hard. But if a game goes like 20, 25 minutes, it's definitely possible for it to be anyone's game, right? Like technically, like one good Divergent or one good I'm Offended just ends the game. You get like a Divergent final slash into Louis' second, like that's just free kills for the Martis. Oh, a Winter Truncheon there. They do take out the Benedetta. Damian, boss side, probably gonna get taken out here, but the trade, Beatrix able to take out the mage. Oh, and that's a 2-man I'm Offended. That is going to be the end of this game and this series and today. Thank you guys all for the 32 viewers. Appreciate you guys supporting the channel and enjoying the stream. For this series, it is going to be a 1-for-1. And for the following series, Nighthorde X has DQ'd for today. So, apologize for that short stream. BTK able to get this victory off of Before You. 17-16 is the overall score. 17-minute, a 21-minute match, actually. Milo, MVP, 8.1. Let's take a look at some of the datas. Yeah, Louis, 35%. Milo, 47% damage towards towers. 23 and 23. Damage dealt and taken. Quite a bulky man. You aren't that old, Creeper. Bro, I'm so old. But guys, unfortunately, this is going to be it for today's stream. Thank you guys all for enjoying the stream. Make sure to hit the like and subscribe. See you guys tomorrow, same time, I believe 5 p.m. We're going to have a series of match. It's going to be between Before You, Nighthorde X against Before You, and Nighthorde versus BTK. Thank you guys all for enjoying the stream, and we'll see you guys soon.